welcome back to Cycling with G. This is your day 8 lower body sculpt. You're just going to need a resistance band today, and we're going to jump straight into our warm-up. So coming onto your back for 10 glute bridges. We're focusing on the lower body today. So tilt your pelvis up to the sky as you squeeze your glutes to raise your hips. Tuck in your ribs and release down to the ground. Roll through each vertebra as you come up, engaging those glute muscles, those bum muscles. We're warming those ones up for today's lower body sculpt class. If you joined me yesterday, we did a full body sculpt with a nice stretch at the end. Tomorrow is upper, and today the full focus on lower body. Couple more here. Last one. And now you're coming into some standing hip circles. So hop on your feet. We're just going to do some round and around to just warm up your hips. Again, engage your glutes to push your hips forward. Slight bend in your knees so we're not hurting your knees. Just a few in each direction. Change direction. This is going to warm up your hips. Mostly your hips, really. A bit of lower back, a bit of glutes. Now we're going to do some body weight squats. So feet are hip distance apart. Just going to come down into a nice squat and push back up again. And then down, push your feet away from the ground to bring you back up. That's 3, 4, engage those quads. Lift your arms up for a nice stretch 2, waking up the body here. A few more of these. Raise the tempo slightly, get that heart rate going. Nice, now some split stance good mornings. Usually it's just classic good mornings. This morning we are going to split stance, so single leg at a time, hinging over that front leg. Standing leg stays nice and straight, but slight bend in the knee. Back is straight, core is tight. And we're hinging and using the hamstring to pull you back up again. Just down until you feel the bite in the back of your leg. Couple more. So give a nice stretch in the hamstring as well as warming it up. And change sides. You can have your arms wherever you like, on your hips, on your shoulders, by your ears, up to you. We're just warming up right now. And squeeze your bum at the top. And last one, we're now going to come into a wide leg stance, and you're just simply going to tap your toes, getting a bit of spinal rotation in there as well as warming up the lower body. A few more of these. Nice quick tempo here. 3, 2, and last one. Nice, so that was your warm up. You should be feeling nice and warm. Shake it out, give it a good or if you need to. So grab a drink of water or some electrolytes whilst I just explain the format of today's class. We've got 2 circuits. We're going to do each circuit round 3 times. Each round we're going to progress the exercise itself as well as the reps. We're starting off with some sumo squats. Feet are wider than your hips, toes are facing out. Squeeze your bum as you lower down into a sumo squat. We've got 16 in total. That's 2, coming down nice and low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back stays nice and straight. Feel those quads. And last one. 16. Nice, now you're onto your side for some lying leg lifts. You can add a resistance band if you prefer. I'm just going to do body weight for now. So your elbow comes down to support and your left leg is supporting. Hand on your hip and you're going to raise your leg like so. 2, 16 in total again. Great. And your leg comes out at a sort of 45-degree angle from your body. The rest of your body is straight. And then let's point your toes also at a 45-degree angle. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Change sides. So again, lying on your hand, back is straight, and this leg is down for support, hand on hip, leg at 45-degree angle. And this is the first round of this circuit, so we're just warming up. In the second round, we're going to progress these exact exercises. For now, we're getting down to the basics. 14, 15, 16, and now for some fire hydrants. So on all fours, your knee is going to be bent, and you're simply going to come out to the side in a fire hydrant position, squeezing the outer bit of your glute. That's 3, 4, 5, back nice and straight, shoulder tight. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and controlled. Well, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And your last exercise is going to be some glute bridges. So coming down onto your back, knees are bent, hands by your sides. So tilt your pelvis up to bring your hips up to the sky. Squeeze your glutes and release down to the ground. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 in total again. 15 and 16. Nice. Grab a quick drink of water for a little break in between this round and the next round. So the next round we're doing these exact same exercises, but each one is going to be progressed, i.e. adding in a little bottom pulse or a hold or an extra lift or a pulse hold. And the purpose of this is, as you can see on the graph, estrogen is rising. Estrogen is our energetic, muscle building, muscle toning, sculpting. So we want to utilize this time of high estrogen energy and potential to build and sculpt, progressively adding reps, progressively making exercises harder. For the second round, we're back into those sumo squats and we're doing 3 bottom pulses for each rep. But we're only doing 14. Last round we did 16, 16, 16, now 14, 14, 14, but they are harder. So feet are wider than your hips. We're coming down into that sumo squat and we're doing 3 bottom pulses. 1, 2, 3, and up. That's 1. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back nice and straight. 8, stay low. 9, 10, 4 more. 11, 12, 13, last one, 14. So now those lying leg lifts coming onto your side and leaning on your hand. we're just gonna add a hold at the top of each leg lift. So the exact same as before. Leg comes up and we hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep this muscle engaged the entire time. 7. Remember, it's at a 45-degree angle. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, last one, 14, change sides. Exact same again. 1, 2, and hold. Really squeeze your leg muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, last one, 14. Now for those fire hydrants, we're back on all fours. We're gonna add 3 pulses for each rep. So knee comes out to the side, hold, 2, 3, and down. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 14 in total, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 more, 13, 14, other side, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, remember those pulses at the top. Back nice and straight, core tight. Last one. 14, now those glute bridges, we're gonna add pop pulses at the top. So 14 with 5 pulses, knees are bent. You're gonna roll up and pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, last one, 14, nice! So that's your second round. One more round left and they get progressively harder. Grab a drink of water, have a quick break. So we are progressing the moves, but the reps are coming down again. So now we're doing 12, 12, and 12. In this round, I'll give some modifications using a booty band as well if you'd like to up the resistance. So for this round of sumo squats, we are adding in a calf raise. So feet are wider than your hips. You're coming all the way down into your sumo squat, up and squeeze into your calf raise. That's 1. That's 2. All the way down. That's 3. Squeeze onto the toes. 4. 5. You ever did ballet? Like that. 6. plie. I forgot what that one's called. 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. So now we're into those side lying leg lifts. I'll demo it with a booty band if you'd like to add some resistance on. We're not going to come up as high for this one because we're going to add in a top pulse. So booty band is going to come around your ankles if you want, otherwise just keep with body weight. Lying on your elbow again, you're going to raise your leg. Granted, it won't come as high if you've got a booty band. And we're doing, for each rep, we're adding in a pulse. So 12 in total. 1, pulse. 2, pulse. 3, pulse. 4, pulse. 5, 6, keeping tension on the band the whole time. 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, changing sides. So it's faster, but a little bit harder. That's the aim of this class today. So, 1, pulse, up, pulse. If you're not using a booty band, pulse. 10, 11, last one, and 12. Now onto all fours again for those donkey kicks. Donkey kicks in this round, you're going to kick outwards on each rep. So out into that donkey kick, out, in, and back. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. And keep your hips stable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Change sides, out to the side. Remember, just keep squeezing your glute the whole time. Remember, this is the last round of these exercises that you're doing, so give it all to your glutes right now. Last one, and 12. Now for those glute bridges, single leg glute bridges this time, so 12 on each side. So on your back, one leg is going to be lifted and you're going to glute bridge the single leg. So 1, 2, pushing that heel into the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nice and strong, 10, 11, and 12. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push that heel into the ground. So squeeze your glutes. 11 and 12. Nice. Grab yourself a drink of water, and that is your first circuit done. We're now moving on to our second circuit. Exact same thing. 3 rounds. The first set of exercises we're going to do through 16 times each, then 14, then 12. The exercises themselves get progressively harder. So your second circuit, again, there are 4 exercises. The first exercise is going to be a split squat, Bulgarian split squat style. Your feet are going to be already in that split squat stance. You're going to come down, and that's 16 split squats in total. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hands on your hips, out in front of you, wherever you like. Knee comes down to the ground. Just gently kiss it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, last one, 16. Nice, now for some classic good mornings. So your hands are going to come behind your ears. You're going to hinge at your hips until you feel a bite in your hamstring without arching your spine. You're then going to use your hamstrings to pull you back up again and squeeze your glutes at the top. That's 1, 2, 3, back nice and straight, 4, 5, 6, bum comes out, as if you're closing a drawer behind you with your bum. 11, 12, 15, last one, 16. Now this one you can add a band if you like. If not, you're just going to do it body weight. I've demoed with the band. You do the exact same thing without the band. We're doing lateral banded walks. We got it right today. We're doing 4 to each side, so 16 in total. That's the theme. If you don't have a band, don't use a band. Just into your squat, and we're walking 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay nice and low. 2, 3, and 4. For this last one, we can use a band or not use a band, up to you. I'm going to add some resistance with a band. Standing kickbacks. So feet are kind of close together, hands on your hips. You're going to engage your glute to push your leg back behind you. If you're not using a resistance band, that's fine. 4, 5, 6. It's a tiny little pulse. Keep this muscle engaged the whole time. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Nice. That is your first round of your second circuit. Those are your 4 exercises. Have a little break, grab a drink of water if you need it, and then we're jumping into that second round, which again is going to be 14 reps, and the exercises are going to get a little bit spicier. So those split squats, we're now going to do 14 only, but we're adding in a bottom pulse. So right foot forward, left foot back, into your split stance position. We're going to come down and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that knee gets a double kiss at the bottom, basically. 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more. 11, 12, oh, feel that burn. 14, nice, change sides. 1, 2, double kiss. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and last one, 14. Now for those good mornings, we're adding in a heel raise. So we're going to come down into our good morning, and again up onto your toes. 2, 3, Up, 4, 5. Good one for balance. 6. Use your bum at the top, which will help with your balance when you elevate your heels. 10, 11, 12, 13, last one, and 14. Now those banded lateral walks with your band if you want, or just lateral walks. You're going to come down into a squat position and we're adding 5 little pulses at each end. This time we're just going to take 3 steps, 3 steps, 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Staying low the whole time. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Up into that standing kickback, using a band or not using a band. We're just going to add a 10-second hold at the end. So 14 in total. Let's go. 1, 2, squeezing that glute. 4, 5, if you're not using a band. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep those hips facing forward, nice and stable and strong. 13 and 14, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep everything nice and strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those hips facing forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Last one. 14 and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point your toes. 8, 9, and 10. Nice. So that is your second round of your second circuit. You've got one more round of that circuit. No finisher today because we're already up the tempo. So this round 3 of circuit 2 is going to be your last round. So give this everything. Have a quick drink of water. And again, since this is round 3, the reps are now 12 each. So for that first split squat, we're going to add in a knee drive. So when you're ready, coming into that split stance position, one foot in front of the other, I'm going right leg forward first, coming down, and coming up into a knee drive. 12 in total. Squeeze that right glute to bring your knee up and to keep your balance. 3, 4, back nice and straight, shoulders down. 5, 6, halfway. 7, 8, so it goes quads and then glutes. 10, 11, last one, and 12, change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, 12, great. Now we're into those good mornings and we're adding an isometric hold. So we're coming down into that good morning and we're just gonna hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze up, and down, 2, hold, 4, 5, squeeze up, and down, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze. You should feel this in your hamstrings if you're at the bottom. And up. An extra hold on that hamstring. You might feel them starting to get a little bit wobbly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. So for those lateral banded walks, so pop the band on, we're adding a pulse with every step. So 12 in total, so 3 each direction 4 times, like last round, but we're adding a pulse with every step. So 1, pulse. Back the other way. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last direction. 1, 2, 3. And for those standing kickbacks, the last exercise of today's workout, band around your ankles or no band at all. We're going to kick slow back and bring it slow as you can back towards your body. 2, really slowly, really slowly. 3, if you've got band, keep tension on the band for as long as you can. 4, 5, 6, and this is working my standing leg and the leg that's going, kicking back. It's great. 8, 9, this is really slow. And I tell you, it is doing stuff. Last one, 12, and change legs. 2, slowly back in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, 12, and that is you done for today. Grab a drink of water. I'm going to jump into a cool down. So we're starting off this cool down with a standing quad stretch. Standing quad stretch, definitely feel like I need that today. Nice slow, deep breaths. So you pull your heel in towards your bum, your knee is pointing downwards. You can also be doing this reclined on your back if you prefer, if you're pretty tired after that. Change sides. Cool. Nice and slow with those breaths. Feel that nice deep stretch in your quads. Two and one. Now we're just going to fold forward for those hamstrings that we worked a lot today. So you can roll yourself vertebra by vertebra all the way down as far as comfortable for you, where you get a nice stretch in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings, potentially a bit in your calves as well. If you prefer, you can be seated and be doing a seated forward fold. I love a standing forward fold because gravity just does all the work basically. And it gets into a bit of my lower back too, which I really enjoy that stretch there because it's quite a difficult place to stretch. We're just going to hang here. Some nice blood flow into the head as well. Last deep breath. And then into a figure four. You can be standing for this or lying. I prefer to lie because then there's less focus on trying to balance. So foot comes across. Your foot is balancing on your opposite, on the other knee, in a figure of four position. And your hands are threaded through the gap. across your knee, and you're pulling that knee in towards your body, which will deepen that stretch. And you should feel the stretch in your outer glutes here. If you're lying down, we're going to add a little twist that also gets a bit more into your glutes. So arms come out to T, and then you're just going to gently lower your legs over to the side and relax in that position. And that will get inside these more outer glutes here. You can hold that knee for stability as well. 3, 2, 1, and other side, so figure of 4 stretch first. Right ankle comes onto left knee, spread your arms through, holding that knee in with your hands. Interestingly, this glute is tighter than the other side, so see if you notice any difference as well. After a few seconds, you might feel like you can pull your knee in even tighter, or it might just feel nice just to hang out here. And then stay here, or if you liked it before, arms come out at T, and you're going to twist over to get that secondary stretch in different part of your glutes. Support. If this feels funky for you and you're not getting in the right muscle, just stay in figure 4. Quite like this added twist as well in my back. Oh, I just got bit by something. Okay, now happy baby pose. Feet comes up, holding the outsides of your feet. We're just going to rock from side to side. You can have your arms up. We know your feet up, your feet down. Play with it. If you want to stretch one leg out, stretch the other leg out. Feels kind of nice. Stretch both legs out. Might be a bit more flexible than me. You might prefer to just stay in. Up to you, but we're just going to rock and give a nice massage to the lower spine, as well as stretching out those inner hips, inner thighs. And then we're going to finish this class today, as I like to do with most of these, on our backs for 3 deep belly breaths, just to bring the tempo back down. Again, we worked our body very hard today, so hands come on your chest, on your abdomen, on your womb, down beside you in T, above your head, wherever you like. Just rest them on your body or off your body, wherever. And take a nice deep breath in. I just randomly remember my dreams from last night. It's funny what a moment of stillness kind of does. We'll allow whatever thoughts come up to come up. We're just breathing deep into our bellies, relaxing the body, bringing the heart rate back down before you go about the rest of your day. One more deep breath. And exhale. And coming back up to a seated position. And that is your day 8 lower body sculpt. I hope you enjoyed that format, that building. That's because this is part of a 28-day sculpt series where each day is matched to the hormones and the hormonal fluctuations that, hey bug, to the hormonal fluctuations that we experience as women. So naturally our energy is going to be higher some days, lower some days. Today typically is a slightly higher energy day. As you can see, estrogen is rising. You might feel it, slightly more energized. You want to do a bit more. That's why we increase the intensity of each exercise with each round. So tomorrow will be upper body. And yeah, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to this channel for more of these videos, and see you next time.